there, Tasha Lanigan from Design House Digital, and today I want to show you a quick tutorial on how to do a shadow effect using the distort transformation. And this might be when the drop shadow tool in the effects panel doesn't give the result that you want and give you the shadow that you want. It's in this layout that I did it, and I dropped my title onto the beach, and as I was putting it on there I thought it would be really cool to mimic these shadows here that I've got all over my photo and make those letters look like they were actually standing and sitting on the beach as well. So now if you were to do that using drop shadow, so you turn off your global light, you don't want to change it, you could push out the distance and you can move around your shadow, but obviously you can't distort it in this tool to make it lie flat on the beach. So this will just show you how to do that. You want to actually make a shadow lie flat. Just a quick bit on the credits. So the kit that I've used is Virtual Bunny by Angie Hinksman, which is a new release this week, and so cute and so fun to play with. And the Everyday Stories templates by Sarah Sullivan, which are just fab. Really easy to use, everything's numbered, great way to put together a story, as I did here, of the day that we had out on the beach on the weekend. Okay, so over to the tutorial. So I'm just going to zoom in, which is Command Apple Plus on a Mac or Control on a PC. So I've dropped all my letters in, and you need to group all those together. So let's have a look here. I'm very messy with my layers over here. I'm not a tidy layer person, unfortunately. So let's just shut that one down. Hopefully you can see. Actually, I might rename that so you can see. Okay, so this one is the beach text, and let's put that down. This one is the day alpha. Right, if we turn it off, you can see that. I've dropped shadows on here. I'll turn those off for the moment. Okay, and this here is my shadow, and that's my shadow. Okay, so we'll turn those off because we'll recreate new shadows. So the first thing to do is to put all your letters into a group. So you drop them all on. So this is my beach letters. Then you would just form a new group and then drag those into it like that. I'm going to undo that because I'll have a group within a group otherwise. Okay, so you've got your group here, and you do the same for that. The next thing you do is you duplicate that group. So you just drag it down onto the Create New Layer button, and that'll make you a copy. There are a couple of ways to do that, but that's the way I prefer to do it. Now, if we turn off the original, and then you can see here, this is the new one. This is going to form our new shadow that we're going to distort. What we're going to do now, and this will become, the reason for doing this is because I want to apply an effect later on, you need to just merge that group. Okay, then you need to go to Edit, Transform, Distort, push it down, make it lie flat, ish, sort of something like that. Then grab the corners, pull those around. You can kind of mess around with this until you get it roughly how you want it to look, but that's pretty good. Okay, press Enter to confirm those changes. Now if we just bring back our original text, it's not in the right place, so we need to put that over the top. Okay, so that's looking better, but it's the wrong colour. So now we need to make it into a shadow. To do that, we double click on our layer to bring up our layer styles panel, go to colour overlay and pick a shadowy kind of colour. Okay, and okay. So that's good. We have our colour overlay. Actually don't like that H, I'm just going to transform this again. Bring that across there. Bit more. Okay, that's a bit better. So yeah, Enter, or you can press that little tick up there to confirm those changes. Okay, so now that's looking better. It's a drop shadow. It's looking how I want it to look, but because it's not the drop shadow effects panel, I can't make it soft like I would normally. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to blur it. Gaussian blur is always fairly good for this. Gaussian. You just kind of make sure you've got preview ticked, just so you can see how much you want to blur it. It's pretty much okay. You can decide, depending on what effect you're trying to achieve, as to how sharp you want that shadow. And then I'm going to drop the opacity, but I'm going to do that in the layer here, somewhere around like that. Okay, and there you have it. There you go. And that's how you do when you want to create a distorted drop shadow. Let's just repeat that with this letter just so you can see it again. So duplicate that layer, then merge that group, then turn off the original one, so you can just see that one. Transform, distort, push it about, and enter or the tick up here. Then make it a shadow color. Yeah, that'll do. And then fuzz it. Now it'll remember your the last filter you used up here, and it'll just apply the same one. So that's quite easy to do. And then drop the opacity. What did I dropped that to 76, so we'll do the same here. 76, you can type that in if you prefer. That's cool. Bring back my day. It'll be in the wrong place. Drop that layer below it. Okay. So there you have it. Actually, I've just noticed that that one I used a slightly different colour, so we'll have to make that slightly darker. You can play around with that till you get the effect you want, and you know, it's really handy little technique for creating a drop shadow or a distorted drop shadow. You know how to get that effect without using the drop shadow panel. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and any questions or comments or anything at all, just pop them in the blog, on the comments, or on the YouTube comments, or in a message, or wherever. Thanks very much for watching.